I'm sitting here reading the Bhagavad Gita, and I'm going to read you 2 lines and explain what I understand from it. And it says, there are 2 kinds of personality in this world, the mortal and the immortal. The personality of all creatures is mortal. The personality of God is said to be immortal. Now, what does that mean? It means that anyone who come into the awareness and the understanding of self instantaneously becomes immortal and know that this life is merely a temporal experience. Those who do not possess the understanding of self believe that this life is all that there is, and they live in a state of lack, a state of survival. They live in their root chakra, and everything for them is all about living right now and having it all right now. Whereas those who understand that they're immortal live in a state of abundance and know that all things of the world is theirs and they can get it and acquire it at any time as long as they perceive it. Because of how intuition works and how the Akasha and the power of spirit works, immediately I made a connection after I read this text. And that connection is to the Egyptian Sphinx. It said that the lower portion of the Sphinx represent the bestial self of man, and the higher portion of the Sphinx represent the highest possibility of man's self. And so it is explained that man must rise out of their bestial self and into their true divine self, which is the higher portion of the Sphinx. And so what it's saying, or the comparison I'm trying to make, is that society and most people who are not aware of self live in a bestial state and in a bestial mind. And those who are aware of self live in a divine state and in a divine mind, and they've rised out of their bestial mentality. Because if you look at the world today, everyone are acting like beasts. No one has control of their senses, their thoughts, or anything they do. And so we are perceived to be beasts of the earth. But those who rise into their true self, rise into their true state of being, develop a state of compassion, love, understanding, and wisdom for those around them and those of the earth, live forever, immortal, dwelling in the self and in the eternal fire that burns. It gives life to all things that exist. Step into awareness of who you are, and life itself will unfold for you the way you desire for it to unfold when you have this awareness and understanding. Rise above your bestial self. Take control of your senses and who you think you are. Don't let your senses control you. Your senses are those things that addict you to drugs, pharmaceutical stuff, food, entertainment, TV, social media, and all that stuff. Your senses control you. Don't let your senses control you. You control your senses. Rise into your true being. Rise above your senses and become God in flesh. Immortal. Peace.